So in this series, we'll be looking everything about WordPress, like what a WordPress is and what does WordPress has to offer us, and how to design a website in a WordPress, and how to select a particular theme depending on the genre of the website that you are designing, and how to select a particular plugins so that your website gets loaded faster, and how can you design other pages and how to use features that is available in WordPress. So all this will be covered in this course. So what are the topics that will be covered is you will be having first initially starting with the WordPress introduction, and then how can we install it and what are the types of installations available for us. And then comes the basic customization, how to initially customize your website or a web page. Then comes selecting your plugins, like what kind of plugins you need. We'll make a list of plugins that we regularly need for all the websites in a common, and we'll be seeing on two to three plugins that we can use for it. And then comes appearance, which is nothing but selecting your theme, particularly whether you should go with a free theme or a paid theme that a third party provider is providing you, or you have purchased it from third party provider, and all those stuff. How to install plugins that are needed for that particular theme, and what has to be maintained to have a particular theme when there are more updates, how to create a child theme, and all those things. Next will be users. If at all you have more than one user operating your website, that is handling your website, or you are in an organization where more than one people work in the same WordPress website and you are handling it, then we will see how you can create different users and how you can assign different roles to them. Then comes the categories, that is how to create a specific categories under posts, and how to create a post, and how to use your media query files, that is images, what all formats you can use and what are all the files that you could upload it. Sorry. Next is how many pages you need to have, how you create a pages and all those things. Next comes the tags, why do we need it and where do we use it exactly. Next is the links and comments. Comments are nothing but the output, like how the user liked your post, or how did he like your particular page, and all that depends. Once we are well and good with this WordPress stuff, we'll be designing a single page application. It might be your CV also. Next will be a portfolio website where you can showcase your uh, projects if at all you have any. Then comes the e-commerce website. We'll be building an e-commerce website where you can add your own products and you can sell it online. Next comes as a multi-purpose page designing. That is nothing but multi-purpose website. You can use it for any company or any specific brand, or you can even use it for a school, college, anything. Next is the landing page. So landing page is multiple things. One is when someone clicks on it, you click on an ad, and someone gets redirected from social media like Facebook or anywhere. He just directly gets landed to this landing page, or you can even call it as a maintenance page, where if at all your website is under maintenance, then instead of showing the users an empty screen, you can show some page which has some user interactions, like filling a form, or giving them some information like when the site will be up again, or it will be live and they can use it, all those stuff. So in between, I'll be also giving you guys some advices, like best practices, how to do it, what will happen if you do it in other way, how does it helps in future and in your project, everything. So if at all we consider the prerequisites for this is you need to have some web designing knowledge so that you can see that whether you are designing a page in a better manner or not. Then some basics of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If at all you're not familiar with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, I have another video made for it. You can go through it. The reason why HTML, CSS, JavaScript is needed is so that you can know how to design properly and how to add particular classes or IDs wherever needed, and how to use the JavaScript queries and jQuery and JavaScript stuff. And you also need to know that how your output should be like. You need to have a predefined output like in your mind, like okay, if I'm designing it in this way, the output should be looking in some this pattern. Until and unless you have some output in your mind, you can't design a web page or a website particularly, because it won't match the output. And how can you match your output to the client's requirement, or how the client is expecting, or to meet the client's expectations? So let's just started with the next video, where you will be going through WordPress details.